Top of the morning to you people. Very top of the morning. It is 3:30 a.m. I'm eastbound on 90, heading toward Massachusetts. Got 2 drops in Massachusetts. This load is paying pretty well, $2,100 to run from. I had a pickup in Michigan, and I'm running this to Massachusetts. It's about 850 miles, so 850 miles, $2,100. I believe that breaks down to be about $250 a mile, which is pretty good. Anyways, point of this topic of discussion with this video is previewing and brainstorming about phase 3. As you all know, I entered phase 2 of my plan and my journey, which was starting the lease up with Prime. And phase 1, just to recap all the way back, phase 1 was pretty much just getting into Prime and getting through the training phase. Phase 2, which is what I'm in now, starting the lease,
continue straight on to
starting the LLC, getting the business established, and getting everything associated with the business established, such as the business checking account, which I got set up. I'm just waiting for a couple more pieces of information to come in the mail. Business credit cards, building business credit, DMB numbers, all that stuff that's associated with being in business. That's all a part of phase 2. And the most important thing as far as phase 2 is concerned is learning this trucking game, this over-the-road trucking game, and independent contractor game, hands-on with training wheels. That's how I like to refer to it, because as they like to say, a real or a true owner operator, you're on your own. Everything is on your dime. You're 100% responsible for everything. Here, when you're a lease operator with Prime, they got your back, and they have to, because essentially, you're running the truck. I'm responsible for my own fuel and for minor maintenance. They have a tire fund set up for you to pay for tires, but I mean, minor maintenance I'm responsible for. But anything major is covered by warranty, and whatever is not covered by warranty, Prime will pay a percentage. I don't want to say, because I'm not 100% sure what the percentage is. I believe it's 50-50, but after a certain point, kind of like a deductible, if you will. But anyways, learning the game with training wheels on. So like I said, I got a brand new truck. There should be minimal problems with it. It's 100% covered underneath warranty. I'm just gonna run this thing. I got 3-year lease. Learn how to run the truck properly through trial and error. I chose to do it this way. As y'all know, I drove locally for 4 years. That's not the same as driving over the road. All that did was pretty much get me prepared to drive the truck. Like, driving the truck is not an issue, but running the truck is a lot different than driving the truck. Running the truck is learning how the truck operates so that you can best operate it to maximize, first of all, to minimize your any maintenance issues. And I'm not gonna say secondly, I guess it'd be 1A and 1B. And 1B would be to maximize your profits with the truck. So get to learn all that hands-on by doing the lease here at Prime. And this will all prepare me for the next step, which would be phase 3, which is, I haven't made my mind up yet. It all depends on how things play out over the next 3 years, depending on how much money I'm able to get set aside, depending on how things go with my business, the business credit. I may be able to just get a business loan and outright buy a truck. I may lease another truck from like a dealership and take that truck and lease on to, as I said, one of these companies with a load board, so I can pick my own freight. Whatever the case may be, that's the ultimate plan, is phase 3, to lease on, to get a truck on my own, whether it be outright buy it or lease it, and lease on to a carrier with the load board. But in that situation, when I get fuel now, for those of y'all who don't know, what is this guy doing? He's riding in 2 lanes. See, y'all, see what I'm saying? Driving at night is cool until you encounter a situation like this. Get in your lane, brother. God dang, man. Bullshitting over there. Made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, what training was on with the company. So when I get fuel, I'm paying for it out of my settlement. But what happens is I basically get the fuel in the moment on credit. Swipe the Com Data card, Prime pays for it up front. They just take it. They just take their money back out of your settlement at the end of the pay period. In phase 3, most of those companies are not going to do that. It's just going to be like, look, you're responsible for your fuel, like 100%. We're not going to front you the fuel and take it out of your money, out of your settlement. I'm sure there probably is a company that has that option, but I believe most of them don't. I don't really know for sure. I haven't really started my in-depth research of these companies. I won't really start getting into that until probably the last year of my lease. There's no point in looking into it now because it's 3 years down the line. Or looking at it in any detail. I need to be focused on the task at hand. So in that situation, if I have to get a fuel card, pay for your own fuel out of pocket, whatever the case may be. But that's something that you don't have to worry about here, which ties into the whole training wheel situation as well as the maintenance. But yeah, phase 3 will be getting up out of here and starting the true independent journey. Also, I've been looking and thinking about buying I live in Virginia, as y'all know. We don't get the type of snow that they get up here. I'm driving through Ohio now, but Michigan, Ohio, and I'm heading to Massachusetts. We don't get the snow that they get, but we do get snow. And snow removal is a good side hustle. So what I'm going to do eventually is buy me a dually, find me a pretty good used dually truck, buy the the snow plow, snow shovel, and I'm gonna do that all on underneath the business, underneath my business, JMV Logistics. So I won't be buying that dually in my name, it'll be in the company's name. But I'm like, hell, man, I might as well come home for the winter, but still make money by doing that. So it'll get to the point where I probably won't even drive my doggone tractor trailer in the peak of winter. I'll just go home and make my money with that dually. Get a contract with the state of Virginia to shovel snow, because I know a couple people that do that. And matter of fact, my fiance, one of my fiance's uncles, he does that. He got a contract, and he told me that he was getting paid like $100 an hour. Like, goddamn, bro, $100 an hour, shit, I'm out there. So yeah, like I said, that just further proves or further shows what I said, in the sense of, you know, trucking is not the end all be all with my plan and what I see for myself in the future. It's just the beginning, and it's the platform, the springboard me into financial prosperity. Gotta have other avenues of business, other avenues of revenue. That's one of them. I spoke about being interested in real estate. I've been interested in real estate for years, just didn't have the capital for it. This is the platform right here. This trucking thing is the platform to get the capital for what I need for other business ventures that I'm interested in. Franchising a chain restaurant, Papa John's, Subway, something of that nature. Another form of revenue, another stream of revenue coming in. These are all things that I see that are in my plans for the future. Now, those things are not a part of phase 3. I done jumped ahead of at least 1 or 2 phases, but you know, just talking right now, man. Just talking with y'all, and like I said, that's pretty much the plan for phase 3. Get my own truck, like really get my own truck. So right now I'm basically just paying Prime to use this truck, in which they're taking that payment to pay for the truck. So then at the end of the lease, the truck is paid for on my dime, but it's theirs. Then I have the option to buy the truck, but it's like I will have paid the $150,000+ to you all for you all to pay off the truck, and then you're going to turn around and say I can buy the truck from you for an additional $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. I mean, it's not a bad way to go, but I'm not really trying to do that. So at least right now I'm not. Hell, who knows? 3 years from now I might say, you know what? I've been in this truck for 3 years. It's running good. I know how to run it. I know what problems it has. Maybe I might just want to go ahead and buy it. Who knows? But anyways, I'm gonna cut this video off, man, because it's already going on 13 minutes. But yeah, that was just a recap and a preview of, you know, what I did with phase 2 for me and what I'm gonna do for phase 3. And just to further hit home that point of, man, if you guys are coming out here, or if you're already out here, if you're out here and you haven't got a plan together for yourself, and if you are planning to come out here on the road, get a plan together for yourself. Figure out what it is you want to do, what it is you want to accomplish coming out here on the road. Because, as I said before, if you don't have a family in the sense of a significant other and children, you can kind of come out here, you can freelance, you can, you know, take your time to figure out what you want to do. But if you're in a situation like mine where you have a significant other and you have a child, you don't want to come out here and waste time. You want to come out here with a goal, with a plan in mind, and put that plan into action as soon as possible. Because wasting time is more time spent away from home unnecessarily. So that's just a bit of advice for y'all, man. Y'all coming out here, develop a plan, at least getting a general idea of what it is you want to do and accomplish out here. And if you're already out here, you know, hopefully you got yourself a plan set up and in action. And if not, man, I advise you to go ahead and think about that and get one set up for yourself, so that, you know, you're not just out here getting money, but at the same time just not really having any focus or idea of what to do with that money in terms of longevity and making that money make money. But anyways, man, we're going on 15 minutes now. I'm gonna cut it off. Y'all know, man, as always, stay up, stay safe, It's your man JMV. I'll holler at y'all later.